Hello, guys. Welcome to today's semi-finals of lower bracket, which is Team Sick versus Team Vendetta. The map is Ascent, and we have Team Sick on the attacker side and Team Vendetta on the defender side. Whoever wins this one will compete against our finalist, Team Resurgency.
भाई मैं तो रहना
We see Midnight has logged KJ from the side of attackers, and Ravi has logged Phoenix from the side of defenders.
Select your agent.
Final agent selection is on your screen. We see Samba playing Brim. I think we are seeing him play Brimstone for the first time throughout our
गधा के अलावा
series.
जीटा छी
Lamau on Jet instead of Rena.
रमाओ जेट
Renesis is
अरे भाई ये यार एक्स्ट्रा यार मेरा
Astra.
भेजा राउंड करेगी ये
Thank you everyone for tuning with us today. We will be beginning in 30 seconds or so. This match is best of 3 maps. The first map is Ascent. Will be followed by Icebox and then Haven. If it goes to the third match, that is.
Turret out.
Attackers are stacked outside the B side as of now. Only Snyrus on the Sova is on the A side. If we look at the KJ of the defenders, all the utility has been bought on the first round. The setup has come in on the B side. Sova from the defenders reveals Snyrus. Ravi has taken a cheeky corner near the vines area. Attackers have entered the B side. The swarm grenades from the defenders KJ doing a lot of damage to Renesis. The spike is successfully down. Snyrus taking off Ravi. Ballu taking off Midnight. Post plant is gone for the attackers as of now. Brimstone taking Renesis.
Taken down.
One enemy remaining.
Spike going on defuse. Vegeta Summit picking off Ezio. Only Snyrus is left who was on a flank. Spike gets defused. It was too late. Ballu, however, takes the kill of Snyrus. First round goes to the defenders. Team Vendetta on the lead of 1 point, winning the pistol round. If you look at the scoreboard and the buys coming in, defenders are all choosing to go for Spectres and half shields, and attackers are choosing to save except for Snyrus, who is on a ghost.
Placing swarm grenade.
Attackers all going towards the B side. Okay, they are choosing to go towards the mid area. They're planning to do mid to B, I guess, but Brimstone picking off Ezio and Cyrus. Brimstone picking off Lamau, Vegeta Sama picking off Renaissance, Midnight trying to trade, but Ballu picks off Midnight. A quick round that was. Or the slaughter done in the mid area. 2-0 on the score line. Team Vendetta has won both the eco rounds. It will have a great effect on their economy for the all coming rounds, but let's see. Attackers are stacked outside the A side for this round. Maybe they'll capture the A side.
Here.
Shock that lineup coming from Renaissance, from Cyrus. Midnight Kalakar holding on to the mid area, taking control for anyone who tries to push from the mid side. All the attackers are outside the A side, have not made the entry yet. If they choose to rotate, Ballu will take care of it from the defender's side. Midnight Kalakar slowly creeping towards the tree area will spot the defender Sova and take him with a crisp headshot. Attackers dashing it, Cyrus picking off Ravi. Midnight spotting another, but Vegeta Sama comes on top with a Spectre headshot. Spike is going down. Attackers with a man advantage. Ice coming in from the Brimstone of the defenders. Lamau picking off Dapper. Ballu.
Smoke's down.
Both the controllers trying with their smoke. Lamau picking off Vegeta. Sama knows the position of Brimstone. He's the only one left in a 1v4 clutch situation. Looks like he's going to save his Vandal. Might just get picked off. So, okay, he's choosing to save his gun. Renaissance might just pick him off, and yes, he does. Renaissance is not allowing him to take his Vandal in the next round. 2-1 on the scoreline, with Team Vendetta on the lead.
I should probably place some stars in the astral plane. I should.
Defenders are doing the same thing for every round, till now at least. In the 4th round as well, they are choosing that their KJ should play at the B side, along with Brimstone, who's playing the mid area, and the rest of the team is at A side. Attackers going in for the A side execute. The recon dart from Cyrus reveals no one as of now. Drone coming in might just get some info. Yes, it reveals the position of Dapper Ballu, who is holding the P area. Attackers are playing it slow. They are not rushing inside blindly. They are waiting for the smoke to go off. And a rotate is in order. Nobody from Team Vendetta have left their positions. That's a nice gameplay coming in from them. They are holding their positions until the site is not entered by the attackers.
30 seconds
We
left.
see that the attackers have faked the rotation, and 30 seconds on the clock. Ezio with the blind, or the attackers rushing in. Takes a lot of damage from the molly. Ravi picking off Ezio, Soa picking off
Spike
Snyder,
down
Dapper
A.
Ballu picking off Midnight.
Last player
14
standing.
seconds on the clock. Ravi picking off Lamau. Renaissance with a massive 3k, but gets picked off by Soa. 3-1 on the score line.
Turret out.
Attackers, that is Team Sick, are outside the B side, maybe a B side execute or a mid execute through B link. Recon dart going in from Nyrus. Basic giraffe reveal coming in, will not reveal anyone. Attackers moving towards the B side.
Turrets destroyed.
Ezio fights with the turret, gets damaged.
You are divided! Here.
A lot of damage is dealt by Ezio from the swarm grenades. Astral ult will also cut off all the sounds coming in from the attackers, so it will be impossible to tell their positions unless they are too close. The ult has gone. Ravi with the ult gets picked up by Lamau, but he's on 31 HP, picks up Vegeta Sama as well. Defender Sova reveals the location of 2 of the attackers. Dapper Ballu picking off Ezio, who was already rather low. Neither of the teams have healers, so they will stay low. Nyrus picking off Sova. Spike is on the clock. The defenders need to go for the defuse or for the save. And
Enemy down.
Picking off
Down you
Lamau.
go.
Renesis picking off Ravi. Brimstone picking off Renesis. 2 of the defenders get to save their runs. If you look at the scoreboard, Brimstone is with 7 kills and is on top for the defenders. And Renesis with 5k is on top for the attackers. Both the controllers are on the top for now. If we look at the buys, attackers are going with Spectres and ARs. And defenders are coming with a rather mixed buy. Some of them are saving and 2 of them are on Phantoms. Attackers again going in to take the A side. But the killjoy of the defenders is playing the A side as of now.
Right here.
We might just see Midnight and Ravi cross paths and Ravi picks him off. The timing was so off for Midnight. Ult coming in from Ezio. Man advantage to the defenders. They can play on retake. Nobody spots Vegeta Sama and he picks up Nyrus, Lamau. Ravi picks up Lamau. Vegeta Sama picks up Renesis. Ravi ends it with picking Ezio. Kind of a good save round for defenders. I mean, I'm saying kind of because 2 of them were on ARs and the rest of the team was saving, I guess. The attackers are going for the save this time. We see 1 Spectre, a Ghost, 2 Classics and a Stringer.
Get out of my way!
Smoke's down.
Attackers going towards the mid area in a save round. They won't be able to take long range fight, but they are going towards the A side.
There.
Lamau playing on his ult. Dapper Ballu picking off Nyrus, Ravi picking off Ezio.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Sova picking off Lamau for only 1 left and he gets picked up by Brimstone. A flawless round coming in from the defenders, 5-2 on the score line. The killjoy of the defenders is back to the A side, to the B side, and has left the A side.
I am the hunter!
Attackers going towards the B side. Midnight Kalakar with an Odin in hand. Azey gets picked off by Ravi, who is on a flank towards the A side. Lamau still looking for anyone who tries to push from mid or A side. The Hunter's Fury couldn't do a lot of damage.
Turret down.
The spike is rotating slowly towards Lamau, who has heard someone in the garden area and also knows someone is playing. But his gun
Oops.
shows.
Blocking sight.
He tries to dash out of it, picks off Ravi, but Dapper Baloo catches him. Chet being so fast and yet man advantage to the defenders.
30
It's
seconds
a
left.
3v4, 30 seconds on the clock. They need to get the spike down. Snyder's picking off Baloo.
Turret out.
The site is empty for them. Only one defender, Brim, is
Molly!
at the A side.
Spike
Defenders
planted.
are rotating. Spike has gone down.
Initiated.
Midnight coming in with a flank, and we see a lockdown has come in from Vegeta Sama. Stoa picking off Renesis. Naira somehow escaped. The spike is going on defuse. Everybody knows the location of
One
Naira.
enemy remaining.
One bolt gone wrong. The spike
Bomb
will
grenade
get
out.
defused. Midnight picking off Soa with his Odin, but it was a bit too late. (6-2) on the scoreboard with Team Vendetta on a 4-point lead. Ascent is a defensive map, so I think it's
Here.
fine if
Here.
they can get the score to 8-4. They can do an
Here.
easy comeback. Vegeta Sama deals a lot of
Bomb
damage
grenade out.
because he was not looking towards the B main while going to the market area. The attacker's Killjoy has been picked off and the Odin is gone. Hunter's Fury coming in from the defender's Sova. Won't do much damage though. We see the spike is going towards the mid area. I think again towards the A side from 3. Dapper Baloo is waiting for anyone who pushes in, but is smoked off.
One
Very
enemy
nice
remaining.
figure discipline coming
Spike
in
down
from
A.
Dapper Baloo picks off Renesis, Ravi picking off Snyder.
30 seconds left.
Baloo finishing
I'm
it
still
off
hungry.
by picking Lamau. Now the defenders have an Odin with Brimstone, and this can be huge. The economy they have
Right
is
here.
also really good, so even if they lose this round, they still have the eco for the next round. Attackers coming in with a timeout, which I think is a wise choice and should have been taken a little bit earlier. Thank you for everyone who has tuned in with us. Do like the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Om Mani Manasvi, welcome to the stream. We hope you're liking the match. We are back on. The timeout has finished. Let's see if the team Sick and their IGL Renaissance have come up with some strategies and if this timeout works out for them. Attackers are going towards the B side with Lamau on the flank, I guess, or taking the mid control for his team.
Placing sentry.
Shock that lineup coming in from the defenders. Sova will do a lot of damage to Snyrus and they don't have the healer.
Revealing area.
Brimstone picking off Lamau with the Odin they got in the past round. Again, a man advantage to the defenders. Defenders will reveal the position of Snyrus.
Launching smoke. See ya.
Brimstone with an
30
Odin
seconds
picking
left.
off Midnight Palakar as well. Ravi picking
Spike
off
down
Nemesis
mid.
and Spike is down in the mid area. I think the attackers are going for a save because there is only 12
10
seconds on the
seconds
clock.
left.
There's no way they could get the spike from the mid and plant it. Snyrus had caught himself a vandal and choosing to save it.
Scanning
He's
ahead.
saving a spectre for himself.
Found them.
Eight 2 on the scoreline. The attackers really need to win the next 2 rounds if they are hoping for a comeback. Otherwise, it will still be possible, but not on a likely edge.
Placing sentry.
Attackers choosing to go towards the A side after a long time, I guess. Ravi has got the info about the attackers pushing in towards the A side. Ezio coming in with his ult will push the defenders back and attackers have the side. The spike will go down.
Alarm bot out.
Ravi with his run it back picking off Snyrus. Ezio picking off Ravi, but he can come back from the dead.
No, you
Ezio
don't.
very low on HP and gets picked off by Ravi. With his molly, Ravi picks off Lamau
One
as
enemy
well.
remaining.
Dapper Baloo picking off Renaissance. Only Midnight left. The plant is not for him and he's on very low HP. He didn't even place the storm grenades. So he will save his vandal.
Last round in the half.
9-2 on the scoreline. Sig again can make a comeback, but it is really important for them to win at least this round. 9-3 is still a score to make a comeback from, but anything can happen. We have seen comebacks from 0-12, so 9-2 still seems very good. Attackers going in to take the B side this time. They don't seem to like the A side very much.
You are divided.
Astral Divide coming in from Genesis will get them entry towards the A side. The drone clears of the B side for the attackers. The spike will be planted this time too, but B side is rather easier to retake and Lamau is already on half HP.
They will cover.
Snyrus picking off Vegeta Sama and Dapper Baloo. Sova trading off Snyrus.
Careful now.
Dead.
Ravi picking off another with his molly. Brimstone picking
One
off
enemy
Azey with an
remaining.
Odin in hand. Brimstone picking off Renesis as well. Again, Midnight left for a clutch. Picks off one, but Ravi will trade him.
Going up.
And the spike will defuse. The time is still there.
Careful now.
Switching sides.
10-2 on the scoreline with Team Vendetta on a massive lead of 8 points. But again, Ascent is a defensive map. Let's see what Team Sick can do here on the defense side. I am sure Odins will come if they came on attack. If you look at the defenders, Lamau is holding on to the A side and the Killjoy, that is Midnight Kalakar, is holding on to the B side. A technical pause coming in, just Valorant things I guess.
Placing sentry.
The tech pause has been taken advantage of and Killjoy has gone to the A side instead of the B side. Once again, thank you to everyone who have joined the stream and are watching and supporting their favorite teams. Do like the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I think we'll be beginning shortly. Until then, if you guys don't know, the Valorant servers have been fixed. Mumbai server is back. The update to us came a little late, so that's why we didn't have Mumbai server in the morning and we had to play in Singapore 1 and 2 with high pings. G call coming in from the defenders and from the attackers as well. We are back on with the match. Yes, Mayank Sek has to do a lot of work in defending if they want to secure this map. This map was a pick of Team Vendetta, but still. Attackers going in towards the A side. And Baloo picking off Lamau with a running headshot from Midnight Kalakar with amazing setup picking off Dapper Baloo. Vegeta Summer dealing damage. Ezio picking off Sova, Brimstone trading off Ezio. Brimstone picking off Midnight with a frenzy in hand too.
Spikes down.
Only 2 of the defenders
There they
left.
are.
Recon Bolt coming in will reveal the position of Snyrus. A nice team game coming from Snyrus and Renesis. Renesis picking off
Last player standing.
Heyy, but Ravi picking off Snyrus and Brimstone picking off Renesis. 11-2 on the score line. Yeah, Kevin, it could have been an easy comeback, but they have lost the first pistol round. So let's see if they can do something in this one. Do let us know in the comment section below which team are you supporting. We see a lot of votes for Team Sick winning, but Team Vendetta is on a lead
Revealing
as of
area.
now. Same setup coming in from the defenders for this round as well. Recon board destroyed. Turret is gone too. Dapper Ballu picking off Midnight Kalakar. He had to push because of the molly coming in from Ballu. Ravi picking off Lamau.
Spike planted.
3v5. Brimstone picking off Ren. Ravi with a
Flawless.
pop blinds Ezio and picks him off. Ends the round flawless for
Match
the defenders. 12-2 on the scoreline. What do you think? Will it be GG's? It's on match point. Can a comeback happen from here? It is still possible, but let's see if it happens or not. I would really enjoy if there is a comeback. We see our attackers are going towards the B side.
Turret out.
Everybody has specters in our field. Midnight on a shotgun though. Attackers have secured the B side. I think Ravi has entered the B side. Sniper is picking up Dapper Ballu. But is damaged. Brimstone picking up Sniders. Ezio picking up Brimstone with his shock.
One enemy remaining.
Vegeta Sama picking
Last
off
player
Lamar and is
standing.
picking off Vegeta Sama.
Spike down B.
Sova picking off Midnight. And it's a 1v1 with the spike on drop. Ravi comes on top of
Attackers
Nemesis and
win.
it's GGWP. First map
I was just getting
goes
started.
in the favor of Team Vendetta. We will be back soon with the second map. Stay tuned to see if we are going to the third map or not. We are back for the second map, that is Icebox. In this semi-finals, Team Vendetta playing against Team Sick. Team Vendetta has already secured one map in their favor. They just need to win this one and they will be in the finals. For Team Sick, they need to win this one and the next one as well if they want to stay in the game. We see Ravi going for a Sky pick, which is rare, I guess. Like he plays Phoenix really well, uses the flashes and utility really well. Let's see what he does with the Sky. Midnight going in for Viper pick, Ezio on Sky. Renesis picking Raze, going for a duelist in this map instead of a controller. Nubia B going for a Sage Lock. Double healer with attackers this time. Lamau picking Jet again.
Choose your agent.
If you look at the defenders, they haven't logged in yet, but a similar pick coming from them as well. They are choosing to play single duelist with a KJ. This can be useful. They can easily hold on to one side with the KJ.
अरे आज पता रवि भाई क्या हुआ? ओह, रेनेसिस ने रेज लिया है, ठीक है भाई.
Here, Sick is going for the attack and Team Vendetta is going for the defense. If you look at the buys, everyone from the attackers is on pistols and half shields. Two ghosts coming from Lamau and Midnight. From the defenders, only Dapper Baloo has a ghost. Rest of the team is going for classic picks. Midnight has switched to classic and a shield. Extra 25 HP is important. It actually kinda helps. Otherwise, one ghost headshot and you're dead at spot. Attackers seem to be going for the mid-side execute for the first round.
Here.
I think they're planning to go mid to B. Vipers, Toxic Queen coming up. Vegeta Sama with his setup on the mid. Attackers have faked the mid side and are going towards the A side. Lamau picking off Ravi with a ghost in hand. Man advantage to the attackers. Defenders are yet to rotate completely towards the A side. The spike is being planted. A nice wall coming in from Nubia, but he deals a lot of damage from Dapper Baloo along with the Viper Spit coming in.
Turret out. Poison orb emitting.
Attackers still have a healer. Ezio pushing in. Blinds the stage. The defuse has stopped. Lamau picking off stage. Viper picking off Ezio. Midnight picking off Viper. Midnight picking off Dapper Baloo as well. And Midnight picking off Vegeta Sama. Attackers taking in the round 0-1 on the scoreline with Team Sick winning the first round. This map is the pick of Team Sick. Oh wow, that rhymed. Attackers seem to be going towards towards the B side.
Turret out.
They are going towards the B side. Viper's toxic screen blocking the vision of Ravi.
Spike planted.
Spike is planted. Blinds coming in from Ezio, dropping the defenders to push. Ezio picking off Dapper Ballu. Lamau holding a angle very high on the yellow box. Gets a blind though. Sky blinds are too effective. Vegeta-sama
One
tries to
enemy
push in but
remaining.
gets picked off by Lamau. Viper of the defenders desperately trying to pick off Lamau, but he picks him off with a ghost instead. Zero two on the scoreline with Team Sick on the lead. Starting to look like the previous match, only the positions have been switched. Hello Mayank, welcome to the stream. Attackers going in to capture the A side for this round. The defenders Viper and Raze holding on to the side. Midnight Color looking for anyone who might backstab. Ezio's Trailblazer going in for the info spot. Balloon knows their position. Renaissance satchels in onto the side. Viper picking off Renaissance with a Vandal though.
I've got your trail.
The defenders Phase picking off Nubia B.
One
Ravi
enemy
picking off
remaining.
Lamau, Ravi picking off Ezio. It's all on Midnight now who picks off two. But Vegeta-sama ends it. And the spike gets defused. 2-1 on the scoreline.
Poison's off. No fuel.
Turret out.
You see the attackers are grouped outside the A side. Might go again. Only Ballu is on the site as of now. A nice X shape is made by the two toxic screens. Ezio again with the Trailblazer trying to get the info but could not spot Ballu. The defenders rotating towards the A side. The guiding light from Ezio will alert the attackers about someone on the rafters. They don't know who yet.
Night night.
Lamau picking off Dapper Ballu.
Poison's gone.
Spike is going down. Lamau picking up Viper as well. Spike is
Recalling my
down.
boss.
A 2v5 situation. Vegeta-sama going on the rafters area and the rest of the members trying to push in.
Enough.
The link. Ezio picking up Sage. Ravi with the instant
Last
trade.
player standing.
Ezio, Lamau picking up Vegeta-sama.
Looks like I
Lamau with a 4K picking off Ravi. Everyone on the score line. Team Sick on the lead.
Turret out.
The toxic screen from Midnight Kalakar is going towards the A side, but the spike is going towards the mid area or B area. Midnight is on the flank. Looking for anyone who tries to peek in. Meanwhile, the other attackers are slowly going towards the B side. The Killjoy Vegeta Sama is there on the B side with his setup. Rest of the defenders seem to be confused as to what is happening and are grouped near the mid and kitchen area. Although they seem to be taking their position now. Nubi Abhi is going with the plant.
Spike planted.
The spike is down. This has worked out for the attackers till now. The defenders constantly being blinded by Ezio. Dapper Balu pushing and picking off Lamau. Ezio, Ravi picking off Lamau, Vegeta Sama picking off Genesis, Midnight picking off Vegeta Sama, but the spike is diffused. Two, 3 on the scoreboard with Team 6 on the lead. Looking at the scoreboard, Lamau is dominating the entire scoreboard. After 5 rounds, he has 9 Ks. If you look at the buys, we see our attackers all on ARs and defenders coming in with mixed buys with Spectres and ARs. Attackers choosing to go towards the A side for this round. Ezio again with the Trailblazer trying to get some info. Will spot Viper who was trying to hide behind his wall.
I've got your trail.
Seekers coming in from Ezio.
Blocking sight.
Will push the defenders back. Viper spit 2 ults invested from the attackers in this round. They really want to win this one. Dapper Balu picking off Lamau though.
Planted.
Man advantage to the defenders. Now the defenders coming in with the ult and showstopper from Dapper Balu does not do a lot of damage. Ezio picking off Sage, Dapper Balu picking off Nubi Abhi picking off Vegeta Sama, Ezio picking off Dapper Balu. Spike is on
One enemy
defuse.
remaining.
But Ravi picking off everyone and well, half defused, full defuse now. 3-3 on the scoreline, a very close match coming in from both the teams. We are seeing Ninja diffuses every round. Even in the last map, the players don't fake. They just stick to the spike and keep sitting unless they die. Team 6 really needs to win this if they want to stay in the game.
No charges left.
Get out of my way.
I think it's a mid-side execute coming in from the attackers. Renesis, although, reveals his location at the B side and 2 of the defenders are pushing. But they are choosing to hold off.
Hawk out.
Attackers slowly going towards the A side. Only Dapper Ballu is holding on to the A side as of now. The call has come in. The defenders have started rotating. Attackers have rushed in towards the side. Spike will be planted.
Go get him.
Vegeta Sama picking off Ezio, Dapper Ballu picking off Nubi Abhi. And Renesis Midnight picking off Dapper Ballu with a frenzy in hand. Ravi picking off Lamau. Midnight picking off Ravi with a frenzy in hand. But gets picked off by Sage. 4-3 on the score line. Team Vendetta on the lead now.
Turret out.
Attackers are outside the A side as of now. They are faking a lot, so it's hard to tell if they will execute it completely or not. Same positions coming in from the defenders
I've dropped
every
the
round.
spike.
We see there is no change in the position. Still, Dapper Baloo is on the A side along with the Viper of the defenders. Viper pits coming in to slow down the attackers, but they are, I think, wrongly placed. Second one comes right, but there is a lot of gap. Again, the attackers are on a rotate. Spike slowly moving towards B side, I guess. Midnight still holding on the A side, looking for any frags that he might be able to secure for his team.
Tarts destroyed.
30
Somehow
seconds left.
going for the plant. See,
Spike
that's
planted.
from the killjoy setup. The spike is successfully planted. Midnight picking off Viper. A nice
I've got
plant
your
coming from
trail.
Midnight. Seekers are out from the attacker sky, as well as the defender sky. So much chaos. Big Seekers out. Lamau picking off Dapper Baloo.
One
Lockdown
enemy
coming in
remaining.
from Vegeta Sama. And Stage, they both line up. Lamau gets the 2K. 4-4 on the scoreline. Again, the same setup for defense coming in from the defenders. The tube is not walled off yet. Viper Spit coming in from the defenders. Viper on the A side.
Toxins going up.
The Trailblazer trying to spot anyone, but super
Poison
difficult.
orb emitting.
Viper has used
Here.
all her utility here to slow down the attackers. The pit, the orb, the toxic screen.
Poison's off.
Meanwhile, Midnight picks Ravi. Spike still outside the A side
Toxins going
with
up.
Lamau. Two of the defenders gone. It's a 3v5 situation. Lamau dealing a lot of damage from Dapper
Spike
Baloo
down
and gets
A.
picked off. Renesis picking up Dapper Baloo. Viper with the instant trade on Renesis. A 3v2 situation coming in.
You will not
Defender
kill my
Sage
ally.
also has the revive. Novi abhi revives
Spike
Lamau.
planted.
Sage seems to be confused as to where to go.
Welcome to my world.
Viper Spit invested in this round by Midnight Kalakar. Defender Stage reviving Baloo. A lot of free fire coming in. Viper picks off Lamau. Nubi abhi picking off Sage. Dapper Baloo picking off Nubi abhi. Only on 22 HP. Will be able to clutch it, but no. Dapper Baloo's ult misfires and he accidentally kills himself from the ult. That is sad.
Sentry.
4-5 on the score line with Team 6 finally getting the wins and on a lead of 1 point. Attackers going on towards the A side. Raze with the boom bot followed by Midnight. Showstopper coming in from Renesis will cause lethalness to the Viper of the defenders. Nobia is planting the spike and the spike
planted.
is down with the man advantage to the attackers. All they have to do is play post plant. Dapper Baloo picking off Midnight. Ezio with the trade on Dapper Baloo.
Jets ground.
Sage picking off Lamau. 3v3 situation. Nobia picking off Vegeta Sama. Ravi picking off Ezio.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Last player standing.
Renesis blinded takes the pick on Sage. Nobia kills Revi and 4-6 on the scoreline. Team 6 winning on this map till now at least.
Can someone get this? Thank you.
The defenders, that is Team Vendetta, have opted for a pause. They have asked for a strategic pause, so but a G request coming in from the defenders.
Turret out.
And attackers, so the match will continue, I guess. Attackers going in towards the mid area this time.
Wall raised.
The Sage of the defenders chooses to wall off the field just to be secure. Lamau picking off another angle
Poison orb emitting.
very high on tubes. Let's see if he is able to make a difference. It is expected for the Jets to abrupt there,
Here.
especially on the mid
Placing swarm
execute.
grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Midnight Kalakar is holding near the A side. The Trailblazer from the defenders Sky will not give her
Here.
much info. Attackers are playing it split. Nobia picking off Ravi on the B side. Vegeta Sama picking off Lamau. Ezio picking off Space. The spike has gone
Turrets
towards
destroyed.
B side.
30 seconds left.
Plant is going down. Ezio picking up the
Spike planted.
Midnight
Last
picking
player
up Dapper
standing.
Baloo and Viper.
Healing.
Last round before the switch.
4-7 on the scoreline with Team 6 on the lead. Defenders have figured out how to take strategic timeouts in game, and here they are. Let's see if this timeout by the defenders works out for them or not. They have been losing consecutive rounds, so it was kind of important for them to take the timeout. 4-7 on the scoreline with Team Sec on the lead. The timeout has ended. The
Hurt those
timer
who
is
hurt
back
us.
on. All the defenders have positioned themselves. Ravi
Toxins going
coming
up.
in with the Trailblazer to get some info regarding the position of the attackers. Finds Ezio going towards the B side, but we see the spike is moving towards the A side with Nubi Abhi. Slight changes coming in from the defenders. Killjoy's setup is on the A side and the Viper is playing on the B side. We see defenders have not rotated to the B side instead of all the sounds coming in. Dapper Ballu trying to peek and just missing Nubi Abhi by 1 second. The Trailblazer from Ezio will spot
Wall raised. I've got
the
your
turret
trail.
and make the attackers aware of the Killjoy setup. Seekers coming in from Ezio will push the defenders back
Spike
a little
planted.
bit. The spike is down. Lamau
Seek them out.
has a very good angle. He might get some crash.
Nailed it.
Seekers coming in from Ravi as well. Lamau picking up Vegeta Sama. Ezio picking up Dapper. Ballu Sage picking off Lamau.
One
with the
enemy
Spectre.
remaining.
Nubi Abhi picking off Sage.
You
Ezio
will not
picking
kill
off
my
Ravi. Nubi
ally.
Abhi reviving.
Get out of my way.
Lamau Viper picking off Ezio. Lamau dashes in, but the Blade Storm fails. Anyhow, Nubi Abhi had his back. Picked up Viper. 4-8 on the
Switching
scoreline.
sides.
And the sides are switched. We are done with the first half. A nice score for a possible comeback. 8-4. A good score actually. Like you can do a comeback at this point. It's more on the likely end. The comeback to happen. Let's see what happens now. Team Sick was good at attacking. Attackers going in towards the A side for the first pistol round. Lamau and Ezio holding on to the side. The Trailblazer from Ezio will give a lot of info about 3 attackers. We see all the defenders have rotated towards the A side. Midnight holding to his position. Might just pick off Ezio. He spots his gun and picks him off. Initiator is going for a flank. Seems a little odd, but okay. I think defenders are playing it on retake. They have left the side for the attackers to come in. Lamau is hearing someone, peeks out. A Viper with the headshot of Classic picks him off.
Okay.
Nubi Abhi picking off Vegeta Sama. Heals himself, much needed. Renesis
One enemy
spotting
remaining.
Dapper. Ballu on the nest picking off Midnight, picking off Viper. Sage picking off Nubi Abhi. Renesis picking off Sage. 4-9 on the scoreline. The spikes weren't diffused.
Shame. I love explosions.
We might just go to the third map if the game continues on this pace.
Here.
Attackers going in for the B side execute, but Lamau and the Viper of the team are ready. Lamau, oh my god. A nade coming in where Lamau was holding that angle, but pushes it, dashes outside of it, picks up Dapper Ballu with a Spectre in hand. Oh my god, gets a lot of blinds from the sky. They have pushed the attackers back. Lamau picking off Vegeta Sama as well. Midnight picking off Viper, very low on HP.
One
Two
enemy
of the
remaining.
defenders have come for backstab. Ezio picks off Ravi and Nobiati picks off Sage. The spike along with the attacker's Sage is going towards the B side and two of the attackers are going towards the A side. A lot of firing at B side and the attackers are choosing to rotate. We see only one of the defenders, Lamau, at the A side as of now. Is desperately looking for anyone who tries to push in. Viper's toxic screen coming up. I think attackers are trying to push in a combination of the Trailblazer and the Boombot coming in, but does not work. Ezio picking off Dapper Ballu, Ravi picking off Lamau, Vegeta Sama picking off Ezio. It's a 3v4 with a man advantage to the attackers.
Thirty seconds left.
Ravi picking off Nobi,
One enemy remaining.
Vandal comes off top. Renesis picking off Viper, Vegeta Sama picking off Renesis. Midnight in a 1v3 situation with a Spectre in hand. Although the sky, that is Ravi, is very low.
One down.
And he takes him with a spit.
Poison orb remaining.
Trying to defuse the spike, but the swarm grenade from Vegeta Sama stopping him. He deals a lot of damage. Goes for a defuse. He has found a spot he can hide in. But the time. Oh, the time.
Not coming back.
(5-9) on the scoreline. Finally, after a long time, one round goes in the favor of the attackers. That is Team Vendetta playing against Team 6.
Quick peeks now.
Attackers all going towards the B side. Vegeta Sama looking for anyone who tries to push through the mid area or the A side. Have made it to the B side. Dapper Ballu picking off Midnight Kalahar. And with a very nice tackle, he goes to the side and picks up Nobi Abhi as well, who tried to do aggressive wall.
Bomb buddy out.
This fight is it.
Great for me.
Dapper Baloo picking off Lamau.
One enemy remaining.
Dapper Baloo with a 4K picking off Renaissance. Easier trading off Dapper Baloo though.
Time to hunt.
No ace for him. Ezio seems to be going in for the save and looking for the exit frags. Now he's going for a complete save.
Hawk out. That's done.
Oh
Quick
my
break.
god, misses a lot of shots on Ravi and gets picked off. Ravi secures himself a Reaver Vandal. 6-10 on the scoreline, another round going to Team Vendetta.
Time to hunt.
Ravi with the Trailblazer trying to get info spots to the position of Midnight Kalakar. Will push him back. Left on very low SP. Dapper Baloo picking up Midnight Kalakar with his nades. Renis is picking up Dapper Baloo. Lamau picking up Ravi. It's a safe round for the defenders.
Satchel up.
Sage picks up
Spike
Renis.
down,
Lamau with
B.
the trade on
Last player standing.
Lamau picking off Vegeta
Poison's
Sama.
off.
Only one left.
One enemy remaining.
Viper picking off now it's a 1v1 easier with the shotgun. Pick Viper. 6-11 on the scoreline. Team Sick with a 5-point lead. Attackers are stacked outside
I've
the
got your
A side.
trail.
Now it's just going for the execute. Dapper Baloo spots Lamau but misses the spot from him. Seekers coming in from the attackers. Here's go inside the Viper spit from Midnight. Both Midnight and Lamau playing atop this side to get the better angles, I guess. Attackers confused on whether to rotate or go inside Viper's world and see if they can counter. Dapper Baloo just misses Lamau. Viper picking off Nubi abhi though. The attackers actually going inside the Viper's pit. The spike though on the rotate.
There.
It's back towards the A side. Finally, the attackers have decided
30
to
seconds
rotate
left.
with 30 seconds on the clock. They have to rush, otherwise the spike won't be planted. Lamau picking off Dapper Baloo. The attackers have made it to the B side. They have to go in for the execute. Renaissance has its ult ready. Jumps in, free fire.
10 seconds left.
Ravi picking up Renaissance, Sage picking up Ezio. Too much of a trigger discipline coming in from Renaissance. Lamau picking up Sage. Defenders taking the win on the time.
One enemy remaining. Match
If we
point.
look at the scoreboards, we see Ravi on 17 kills and Lamau with 20 kills. And if you look at the buys, we see defenders coming with very versatile buys. We have Vandals, Phantom, Spectre and Odin as well. And attackers are going for ARs and Spectres. attackers again going towards the A side. Dapper Baloo spotting Lamau but is not able to do much. Showstopper coming in from Baloo, but he is shut down by Lamau and his Vandal. Vegeta Sama although traced him. The lockdown coming in from the Killjoy.
You will not kill
Spike
my
is
ally.
down, Sage revives Dapper Baloo. Nubi Abi is one kill away from the ult himself. Ezio picking off Rabi. A 4v4 situation. Nubi Abi secures himself a Vandal. I think he has only 5 bullets left. Viper fit lineups with a combination of nades can be very dangerous, but it was a bit too fast, I guess. Midnight Kalakar, however,
Last player standing.
Sage picks off Renaissance Viper ball. Again getting a kill on Viper, but
Last player standing.
especially everyone dies. 7-12 on the scoreline. Team 6 still has a lead and we are at match point. It's an eco round for the defenders. They seem to be stacking the A side. Oh, they are rushing from A side. Ravi picking off Nobi Abi, Ezio picking off Ravi, Baloo picking off Lamau. Baloo picking off Renaissance as
Last player standing.
picking off Ezio. Only Midnight Kalakar is left with a frenzy in hand. Again, 4 of the attackers takes one but gets picked off by Viper. 8-12 on the scoreline. Maybe a comeback is in order. Defenders are switching their positions a lot, not giving the attackers an idea of who is playing where. The attackers, although, seem to be going towards the A side execute. Midnight Toxic Green will be blocking the entry, but Viper picked off Renaissance on B side. Man advantage gone. The spike may just rotate.
Toxins going up.
And the B side is completely empty, but the defenders, I think,
I've
have
got
read
your
the
trail.
attackers. Slowly rotating seekers coming out from the attackers' sky. Ezio has made it to the B side along with Lamau. The spike is going down. 4-5. Will it be GG? Stage picking off Nobi Abi. Lamau trading off stage, but Dapper Baloo picking off Lamau.
Last player standing.
Situation. And it's a 1v4 again with Ezio stuck, and his position is also revealed. Dapper Baloo comes on top. Picking off Ezio 9-12 on the scoreline. If the streamer would press tab, we can see that Dapper Baloo has 21 massive kills along with Lamau who has 22 kills. Attackers are choosing to go for a timeout. A very versatile bias coming in from the defenders. Classics and Ares with Midnight. A Vandal with Ezio. Nubiabi with a Spectre, and all the other attackers are on Vandals. A much needed timeout for the attackers. Let's see if it works and we get GGWP or not. Attackers seem to be going towards the A side for this round. Okay, no, they're going towards the B side, but the spike with the sage of the team is rotated now. Venus is holding on to the B side, gives the call to his team, and two of his fellow defenders have joined to help him secure the side.
Spike planted.
The nades coming in from both the razors will not do much damage. The toxic screen is down, spike is planted. Trailblazer trying to get the info. Showstopper coming in. Ravi picking off Renaissance Dapper Ballu.
One enemy remaining.
Nubia B. Midnight is the only one left and has an Ares in hand. Dapper Ballu picks him off with a classic. Ares sprays are very difficult to control. (10-2) on the scoreline. 10-12 on the scoreline, my bad. Now defenders have taken a timeout. Another timeout for them. They got a bonus timeout from the attackers. Now they have their own timeout and they will maybe come up with some new strategies to end this one. Otherwise, they will lose the entire match and Team Vendetta will be going to the finals. If they want to stay, if they want another fight, they have to win this one. A mini comeback has already happened. If somehow Team Vendetta gets this to overtime, it will be a sight to watch. Nubiabi has walled off the entrance. Attackers all going towards the B side. Vegeta Sama looking for any flanks that might come in. Dapper Ballu dealt a little damage but is healed. Trailblazers coming. Okay, guiding light is being used instead of the trailblazer from both the skies to get the info regarding the players, also to blind them. These spikes slowly going towards the A side where Midnight Kalakar is holding on the nest area. This can be extremely tough.
Dead fool.
He picks off one. The attackers have slowed down. He tries to rotate, but again, there is another corner there. Dapper Ballu picks him off, Ravi picking off Renaissance. And again, a man advantage, but Ezio utilizes the man advantage by picking up 5 seconds on the clock. They need to plant the spike, Ravi picking off Ezio. Again, the spike is going towards the B side. Nubiabi here,
Last player standing,
but gets a clean headshot. The spike will be planted with 14 seconds left on the clock.
10 seconds
Lamau
left.
kills
Spike
the
down,
spike carrier
B.
though, but he's the only one left for the clutch.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Got your trail.
A very smooth save coming from Lamau and he clutches it for his team. GGWP in the chat, guys. Team Sick has won the second map, and we are going to the third map, which
Defenders
will be
win.
the deciding one.
Okay, sauna time.
See you guys soon after a
Block in
short
sight.
break. Stay tuned to see who finally wins and goes to compete with Team Resurgency, our first finalist. If we look at the scoreboard, we see Dapper, Ballu and Lamau with equal number of kills.
dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion.
Here we are everyone with the last and final map of today, the map of Heaven. It is Team SIK versus Team Vendetta. The players have shined their way to the third map, and it's gonna be Renesis picking up that Astra, Ravi going with the signature Phoenix pick, Dapper Ballu hovering over that KJ, which I highly doubt because Maverick might just pick that KJ, and Thamba will pick the Viper, I guess. Right now Azey going on that signature Sky, which he will lock for sure. Midnight Kalakar going on the Sage pick. Questionable pick coming in from Midnight Kalakar. Haven't seen him play Sage in recent times. Vegeta Sama still on that jet, not changing the agent. Can today he shine as a jetman and prove everyone else wrong? Samba opting for that Sage, Dapper Ballu going for the signature Reina pick, Vegeta Sama on that Astra, and Vegeta Sama locked that Astra. The first time this guy is playing an controller in any tournament. So this match is gonna be interesting. Maverick going for the Killjoy pick by the looks of it, yeah. So yeah, here we go guys. Lamau, we have seen him perform in the last map, the final clutch. It was insane. This Jetman has got some guts. Team SIK opting for the single duelist with an initiator named Sky and the Killjoy and Sage as the sentinel, going for the double sentinel, single controller and an initiator. On the other hand, double duelist meta coming in from the attackers, which is going to be Team Vendetta. Once again, to everyone who has just joined the stream, it is gonna be Team SIK on the defense in the first half and Team Vendetta on the attack. The team who wins this map and take the series point is gonna face Team Resurgency tomorrow in our grand finals. Team Vendetta going in for the seaside execute in the very first round, where Nubia Abhi set up a very distinct setup waiting for them. Vendetta, as they spotted the KJ at the seaside, are opting to rotate to a different site now. They are trying their best to avoid the Killjoy sites in the pistol rounds. Nice sprint move coming in from the attackers because Killjoy might cause a lot of damage to them in the very first pistol round. We see right now Renesis going on that A heaven area, the Astra main. He sees the smokes which are coming in on the A heaven area, but now the site has been taken alone by Dapper Ballu. He gives the call to the team that the site is clear. Midnight Kalakar inside the smoke, won't spot anyone. City is being walled, but the wall being so late gives Dapper Ballu a lot of damage. Right now Samba on his own wall, taking the fight from two players together. Dapper Ballu with a clean headshot picks off Renesis. Ravi on the other hand picks off Lamau. Samba picks off Azey. The plant coming in from Dapper Ballu just under heaven. Midnight Kalakar on that A heaven area, just waiting patiently for getting any peaks. Dapper Ballu too careless for that, giving away that peak. Ravi healing on the A long area, but Midnight Kalakar can't do anything. And a knife coming in from Samba on Midnight Kalakar. Once again, now we see that the first round has gone in the favor of the attackers, which is Team Vendetta. Right now we see Team SIK reading them well. Once again the KJ has set up the C site. It is gonna be a full save round for Team SIK. For the fans wondering what SIK stands for, it is Sigmas in control. We see Ravi rushing into the site, Upper Balu picking off Nubi Abhi, Samba picking off Ezey on the other hand. All the players funneling into the C site, and the funny thing is they all forgot the spike on C long area. Dapper Baloo picking the spike and rushing towards the C side to get the plant. No worries, because the defense is just on a save, so they can't do anything. Renesis from that city area is left alone from the defenders. Renesis tries best to take at least one pick for his team, but a nice round overall coming in from the attackers. Team Vendetta is leading the charge by the scoreboard 2-0. We see Midnight Kalakar being brushed on in that C garage area. Ravi with the Phoenix ultimate rushing into that garage. Ravi rushing to the C city area. Dapper Balu was spotted by Nubi Abhi but completely ignored. Abhigyan and Ezey in a crossfire will pick up one. Samba and Killjoy taking the trade instantly. 3v3 situation coming in. Ezey is on a very low HP. Ravi knows that, and a molly to try and kill and heal himself.
One enemy remaining.
Only Ravi left from his team, and Ramao picked him out by a clean headshot. First round coming in from SIK. Nice play coming in from both the teams. Thanks for everyone to join the stream, and thank you for telling us about the stream quality. I hope it is fixed now. Once again a C side execute coming in from the attackers. C side or not, but this time the defenders Killjoy. This is Zubia began is playing on the C side. We see Midnight Kalakar with the judge in hand can be lethal if the attackers try to rush into the site. Right now, as we see, Ezey has taken the mid control. This is very crucial as he can tell that if the attackers are rotating to a particular site or not, based on the sound cues. Well, Dapper Balu expect Ezey there, but no, he ignores him completely and doesn't check the angle. Ezey still holding there, listens the sound cue of the attackers going towards that A side. Ezey aggressive on the attackers. This guy has got a lot of guts, and an amazing fake coming in from Team Vendetta. As we talk about everything, Vegeta Sama is just delaying the sign plant right, so the C site is completely empty.
Concealment!
A clean
30
gameplay
seconds
coming
left.
in from Team Vendetta. Nice plants coming in from them. Midnight
Spike
Kalakar
planted.
with the shotgun is feeling very lonely as no one encountered him. Ravi going in alone, really slow on the flank, might catch some of the defenders off guard. Samba on the side took some damage. The defenders aggressing into the side. Now there is
One enemy remaining.
over there. And no one in garage. Abhigyan picking up Samba. One is scored for Nubi Abhi. Nubi Abhi picks up Dapper Balu in spite of being flashed. And Killjoy of the attackers picks up Nubi Abhi. 1-3 scoreline coming in from Team Vendetta. Heaven being an attack based map, I have no complaints from SIK right now. But if the lead gets extended more, like around 8 or 9 rounds goes in favor of Vendetta, then it's gonna be tough for Team SIK. As Heaven sorry for the pause. Once again we see the defenders, which is Team SIK, are rushing onto that mid area. They can go on the most guard and Ezio will pick them off, but the attackers once again are going to fight all the defenders. But
Last player standing.
Midnight Kalaka picks up the Vandal, but Ravi finishes him off with the classic of his own. Nice sound coming in from both the sides. SIK could have done better. In spite of rushing, they could have held angles with shotguns, but never mind. Nice play coming in from them. We have seen this rush coming in from them in every map right now. A timeout being taken by the attackers. Seems like the players are facing some technical issues. After the game updates, there are some issues which prevails for around 2 to 3 days. So yeah, we expected this kind of issues today. Looking at the scoreboard, it is Samba, the battle sage, coming in from the attacker side with 9k. Beta Sama, being the Astra, the controller in the game, is doing his job completely well.
Turret out.
You see right now in the scoreboard that Lamau has been disconnected from the game. As I said about the servers issues are coming into role. We see now Lamau has reconnected, waiting for the attackers to get their thing fixed. Hey Yellow, thank you for joining the stream. The winner team of this whole qualifiers will go to the GG1 College Esports Championship, which is a nationwide championship held only for college students, and they will represent our college in there for a prize pool of over 10 lakhs. To know more about the tournaments and all, you can just head on to the description and join our Discord server. opting for that Odin right now. Samba also has the Odin in hand. Midnight Kalakar caused a lot of trouble yesterday to Team Visagency with that Odin on the map of Breach.
Here.
And in the last map as well, when Midnight Kalakar took out that Odin, he turned out to be a very crucial player. It picked off the attackers instantly.
Be quiet.
The stream is gonna be paused for 5 minutes, guys, because the players are facing server issues. Updates will be given to you guys in the chat section only. We are back with the match, guys. The connection errors are now fixed for the players.
Here.
And we are gonna start now. We see the attackers are opting to go for that C-site execute once again. From the very first round, they are loving the C-site on their own. Ravi is alone playing on that C-site. Will be picked off by Ravi. A clean headshot coming in from Ravi to pick up the misses. Now the attackers, after getting a pick on the C-site, are choosing to rotate over to the A-site where the killjoy utility is waiting for them. See Nubi Abhi on that KJ once again. Is waiting for the attackers on that A-side. All that killjoy utility might just be
Joke's
very
over!
costly
You're
to
dead!
the attackers, but this ultimate from Ravi will cost will reverse his all back. Ravi pushing into the city area. We see that Nubi Abhi has his ultimate ready, so the defenders are playing on the retake.
Spike planted.
You
Not
should
even
run.
thinking about it, but now we see the killjoy of the attackers also
Placing smoke
using the
grenade.
ultimate,
Placing smoke
and
grenade.
this can be very crucial. KJ should turn on one of the storm grenades right now. No move can be made by the defenders right now. They are trying to funnel into the side. The attackers once again taking aggressive positions. Lamau with the flashes coming in. Vigyan picked off by Ravi. Coming in from Ravi on Lamau. Lamau picking up Ezio. Ezio picking up Ravi. Samba picking up Ezio. Samba picks off two players instantly. Midnight Kalakar opting to go for that save. Gun being saved for the attackers only. Clean round coming in from Team Vendetta, once again getting the pick of one side and rotating over the other.
Here.
We see the attackers once again opting to go to that safe
Alarm
side.
bot out.
They are all stacked up around that seaside and the garage area. Killjoy and the attackers playing it slow. Currently,
Careful now.
Ravi with the molly will push out Midnight Kalakar. Ravi spotting Ezio. Lamau also dashing into the side. Lamau being flashed by Ravi.
Sit down.
Lamau picked off Renesis and the neck on the attack. Ravi picks up another. 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Veita picks
Last
up one.
player standing.
Renesis picks up Veita Sama.
Spike
One
down,
revenge situation
C.
coming in. Veita Sama aggressed a lot on Renesis. He shouldn't have done that. The sound cue
I
has
got the
been
spike.
given by the attackers. Killjoy Renesis rotating all over towards that base and trying to catch the Killjoy
30
of the
seconds
attacker
left.
who is Maverick off guard. Maverick going in for the plant. Renesis still
Spike
walking his way
planted.
towards the site. Maverick, don't expect him to be on that long area. Has all of his utilities, should just use his turret to mark one of the angles and mark the other angle himself. Renesis, very clean gameplay coming on it. Check to that side area. No chance from Maverick in this round. A very less usage of utility coming in from Maverick, which cost the round to Team Vendetta. We see Rabi and Samba charging over Team SIK. Bouncing
I
over
should
to
play
get
some
that
Astral
victory.
Stars in this reality.
The attackers this time opting to go for an A site execute. The defenders are just leaving the sites open for the attackers to execute, and that's being completely on the base. The attackers funneling into that A shot area. No one is coming in from the long as of
Joke's
now.
over. You're
Ravi
dead.
with big unit ultimate will come in. Ravi has picked him off. Got GG2 and trying to pick him off but will fail to do so. Beta Sama picking off Lamau on the long area. Wall coming in from Samba, going in for that revive. I hope. But maybe interesting wall coming in from Samba. Beta Sama marking backstab and picks off Renesis too with the help of the wall bang. Clean gameplay coming in from Beta Sama, nicely done by him. Now we see Samba still trapped inside.
Last
Samba
player
trying to pick off
standing.
another, but
You
Ravi
will
takes
not
a great
A.
initiative. Dapper Balu being revived by Samba. Nubia B alone needs to pick off to there. Dapper Balu takes the trade of Samba and the round goes in favor of Team Vendetta. Once again a tech pause coming in from the attackers. A pause being taken by the attackers because one of their players, Ravi, has been disconnected. He has been playing a crucial role in the attack part because being that Phoenix, he is getting the ultimates ready very soon. You see the defenders right now, they are trying to go in for that C-side stack.
Thanks. Gun here.
We see now all the players are back from the attackers and the defenders as well. The server issues are still prevailing, I guess.
Time for a field
C-side
test.
stack coming in from the defenders.
Alarm bot out.
Let's see where this execute leads us. We are going to be taken by Ravi on that C-long area. The attacker is playing it slow this time. Waiting for the pushes from the defenders, which are most likely to happen. Aggressing over that mid area, both the teams. The attackers are pretty clueless about what to do right now because they were expecting the defenders to push a bit. With no unnecessary peaks coming in from the defenders. This is most likely you play the save round. Instead of rushing from a side, just hold angles and wait for the attackers to rush instead. You are wasting a lot of time of the attackers as well and not giving free picks to them and free ult points. Samba trying to creep into the C side, but no. All of his team is waiting outside that A side area. Nubia B also
30 seconds left.
Rotate. No sound cues given at the side from the attackers. Dapper Ballu. Many watches the stream will regret this. The are picking him off easily. Is your picking
Spike
up
down A.
10
seconds left.
10 seconds left on block. Really slow execute came in from the attackers and the spike planted in the nick of time.
You should
Renesis, who
run.
has a shotgun, is waiting back. The ultimate being invested by Maverick, the attacking killjoy. Nubia B might just go in for a play, but no. He changes his mind and goes back once again. Sambha, aware of that backstab, is just waiting right now, but Renesis with that shotgun.
One enemy remaining.
With the judge, a very possible retake coming in. Oh my god. Nubia B picks off Killjoy of the attackers, and the round most likely going into the favor of Team SIK. A clean thrifty round coming in from them. A round being thrown by Team Vendetta. Sometimes a lot of stats just cost you a lot of rounds as well. Sometimes you just need to play it simple, just rush into a site and finish it. Two ultimates, two great ultimates invested in the round by Team Vendetta. Nothing invested in the round by Team SIK. Yet Team SIK walking away with the round.
Placing alarm bomb. Placing swarm grenade.
Once again, a C-site execute coming in from Team Vendetta. They are gathered around here.
Joke's over! You're dead!
The ultimate from Ravi coming in once again. Will break the Killjoy's turret. And might just kill Nubia B, and yes, he managed to kill him instantly. The C-site has been given over to the attackers.
Careful now.
Azey with the wolf spots multiple people, takes some of the damage from Ravi. Molly. Ravi playing on that long area, Maverick still matching the backstab. 3 players were playing on site. Everyone now coming back to play postman. Kalakar reviving Nubia B to make the retake a bit easier. A smoke coming in from Renesis, and this side just being hit. The refuse is not being fixed because of the Astral Star. KTO might be posted. The refuse once again being held. The side diffuser once again being killed.
Last player standing.
A really message coming in. The attackers rushed a lot. They didn't trust their utilities, and the round might just slip from their hands, and it did. A close round coming in. A loss of communication coming in from the attackers. Well played by Team SIK. Both the teams with kind of full bias. Team Vendetta opting up counter from half by Lamau picking up Ravi with the operator instantly. The players of Team Vendetta feeling quite scattered right now. One of their main players, which is gonna be Ravi, has been picked off. Midnight Kalakar and Azey playing on that B side. Great flash coming in from Azey. Midnight Kalakar picks up Dapper Baloo through the smoke, traces his bullets and picks him off.
I need is pulling them in.
The best option for Team Vendetta should be to go for the save right now,
30
because
seconds left.
they don't have the firepower
down,
and don't
C.
have the man advantage
Last
as
player
well.
standing.
Last player standing, which is gonna be Pranav, from the Mau from the operator spot. Clean, very clean round coming in from Team SIK. 5-6 on the scoreboard.
Last round in the half.
The play coming in from the attackers is quite weak because they are just rushing into one side, not rotating very much. Lamau might just pick up one player again, but misses his shot and dashes away instantly. An A push is completely coming in from the attackers. Dodges Lamau's operator, remisses, dealing a lot of damage from the molly of Ravi. Lead molly coming in from him. Ravi picks up one. The client coming in from Vegeta Sama won't be stopped by anyone as of now. We might just see a score line of 7-3 or 6-6. Who knows if 3v5 clutch is possible. Nubi Abhi has his ultimate ready, will opt to go for it, and Vegeta Sama with the ultimate of his own. Ezio picks up Samba as he was trying to run away from the side.
Turret out.
One player from the defenders being detained. Ezio picking up Ezio, Nubi Abhi taking the trade. Only one player, that is gonna be Nubi Abhi, is left from the side, and after Gonu picks him off instantly. 5-7 on the scoreline. Team Vendetta on the lead.
Player standing.
After switching the
Switching
sides now,
sides.
Team Vendetta is coming on the defensive side and SIK is on the attack. A timeout being taken from the side of attackers to discuss their strats.
Hello guys.
There.
I am joining in because,
We win. We survive.
well, because I
Here.
know you missed me
Here.
anyway. So we are in our 9th round, 5-7 on the score line. Only a 2-point difference between Team Sick and Team Vendetta.
Plant the spike.
Vendetta is on the
Here.
lead as of now. Lamau picking off Ravi, it's a massacre. Samba picking off Midnight and Nobiavi Ranis is picking off Dapper Kallu. What just happened to that A-Link? Spike is being planted.
Blinded.
Two of the attackers really low on HP. This looks like some sort of resurgency strat going from one side to another. But well. Dennis is
player
picking off
standing.
Vegeta, Sama Killjoy, Lamau, Samba picking off Ezio, Samba with a massive 4k, the spike will go on defuse.
Oh no, my inventions.
Well, if you want to execute a resurgency strat, it's really hard to do so. Anyways, the round goes to the favor of Team Vendetta, that is the defenders. This is an attack favoring map, so Sick might be able to come through the 5-8 score and neutralize the 3-point difference, making it an 8-8, or maybe just win it, nobody knows. But let's see. Attackers are going towards the A side. They are slightly pushed back by the molly from the Phoenix.
Bomb grenade out.
Attackers rotating towards the seaside. Astral stars will alert the defenders about the rotation coming in from the attackers, and as we can see on the map, the defenders have started to rotate towards the seaside as well. Although the utility from the killjoy will slow down the attackers a little bit, defenders have pushed out of the side. They have given the side to the attackers, and I think they're planning to play on retake. The utility is out, causing little damage to Renaissance. Nobi abhi picking off Samba, who was trying to come for a flank.
Spike planted.
Ravi picking off Azey and Killjoy, picking off Lamau. Renaissance picking off Killjoy.
One
But
enemy
misses
remaining.
on Vegeta Sama and gets picked off by Ballu. Now it's all on Nobi abhi, but he gets picked off. 5-9 on the scoreline. If you guys don't know, Sick and Vendetta have already played before, and in that match, Sick won. It was only one map. I think it was a scoreline of around 13-16, but how the tables have turned. Vendetta seems to be on the winning side. (13-6).
Careful now.
Ravi with a pop flash blinding Ezio and picking it off. Lamau very low on HP but gets the heal from Sage. Ballu picking off Renaissance and Nobi abhi. Defenders just want to finish it.
Last player standing.
Ravi picking off
Spike
Midnight
down
as
A.
well. Only Lamau left and he's surrounded by defenders. Ravi, however, picks him.
Swarm grenade out.
5-10 on the scoreline. Team Vendetta just keeps on increasing the gap between the score. It was 2, now it's 5. I think the attackers should go for a timeout at this point, rethink their strategies, and come out stronger.
Turret out.
Killjoy utility coming on the C site and the garage.
Here.
Attackers, however, seem to be stacked outside the A side.
Here.
Lamau looking for anyone who tries to push in, along with the turret. If a player is looking at that angle, why would you place a turret there? But defenders are not pushing in, they are holding their positions, although they seem to be very restless. They are not just standing there and holding an angle, they are constantly moving here and there. Attackers seem to be going towards the C side, but the setup from the Killjoy, the turret, will alert the defenders. Someone is at the C side, and all the gun firing will make them more aware. Ezio, along with the spike, is trying to push to the garage area, but Vegeta Thama picks him off. Renaissance with the spike has decided to push back. Midnight Kalakar, however, has
30
managed to
seconds left.
enter seaside. 30 seconds on the clock, and the attackers are choosing to go for a rotate. Renaissance has the spike and he is on the A long area. Dapper Ballu picking off Nobi Abhi, and A side is tagged by the defenders.
Here.
10 seconds
I think they
left.
are going in for a save. Yes, attackers are going in for a save. They do not have eco. They forced this round, so I think it's a good choice to go for a save. But then again, it's 5-11 on the scoreline. Vendetta just needs one more point to put peer pressure on the attackers, that is Team Sick. and people often tend to do mistakes while under pressure. 5-11 on the scoreline. A 6 points difference.
Barrier created.
Neutralize. Samba with the Odin picks off Ezio. First blood is drawn by Team Vendetta. Lamau dashes inside the garage trying to pick off Vegeta Sama. Nobi abhi picks him off. Odin spray coming in from Samba damages Renesis a lot. He's left only on 21 HP but will get the heal from his stage. 4v3, a winnable round for Team 6.
Bomb grenade out. Turret down.
The spike is going down. Defenders again waiting for the spike to the planted. Ravi coming with his run it back ult.
You should run.
Lamau picking up Ravi, but he is back. Lamau picking off Dapper Ballu with his Vandal headshot and picking off Lamau as well. Renis is closing it while picking Killjoy of the defenders. 6-11 on the scoreline. A scope for a comeback. This might just be the light they need. The attackers seem to be going towards the A side, where both of the duelists from the defenders are aggressively holding corners. Ravi is still holding on the A side behind those bricks. Very expected angle, and Lamau spots him. Ravi with a pop flash will blind a lot of people and picks off Lamau, but Nobi abhi trades him instantly. The dashes and the cloud bursts are gone. They are playing on single duelist and their single duelist is dead as of now. Midnight picking off Vegeta Sama, giving his team a man advantage, but Dapper Ballu will not allow it and picks Nobi Abhi instantly. The spike is down. Renesis has not picked the spike.
One enemy
Ezio
remaining.
picking off Samba, Ballu picking off Ezio, Midnight picking off KJ. It's a 1v1 between Midnight and Ballu, and
30
Ballu
seconds
seems
left.
to know the position of Midnight. He sees the gun, but Midnight comes on top. Oh, that crosshair placement just a little to the right and Midnight would have been dead. 7-11. This is what I was talking about. Pressure sometimes gets to you. 7-11 on the scoreboard. Attackers all going towards the garage area and C-long area. Seems to be a C-site execute. Ezio with a trailblazer towards the garage area to get some info regarding the position, spots an alarm board, but does not spot any players. They know that the Killjoy setup is on the C side, so they're choosing to rotate towards the A side. Spike slowly moving where Ezio and Renesis are distracting the defenders. Only Dapper Ballu is holding on to the A side as of now and picks off Midnight Kalakar.
I've got your trail.
Seekers coming in from Ezio will reveal the position of defenders. Lamau is the only one on A side right now. Renesis has come to support him.
You are divided!
Astral Divide coming in from Renesis. Ezio picks off Dapper Ballu. Samba
30
with a
seconds
revive
left.
to Dapper Baloo.
Spike planted.
Ezio taking the fight, trying to pick off, but Vegeta Sama picks him off instead.
Obscuring
Dapper Baloo picking off Renesis, Lamau picking off Dapper Baloo. Lockdown coming in from the defenders, Killjoy.
Player
This
standing.
will push out the attackers. Ravi picking off
Swarm
Lamau
grenade out.
only. Nubi Abhi
Found
left
them.
and he
Placing
has
swarm grenade.
lineups. But he is detained. Oh, Ravi does not check him. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh.
Another knife. It's a lot of disrespect coming.
Match
Team
point.
6 from Team Vendetta for Samba knifed. Midnight now. Ravi knifed. Nubi Abhi. It was just a nick of second. If that ult had been 1 second late, Nubi Abhi could have at least activated the swarm grenades, but sadly that could not happen. 7-12 on the scoreline. We are at
Placing
match
swarm
point.
grenade.
Team Vendetta might just be our next finalist unless Team 6 can take this to overtime and win it. Ezio with the Trailblazer trying to get the info regarding the defenders but could not do so.
For you. Swarm grenade out.
These guys have not checked the KJ's position yet and gets picked up by the Killjoy. Killjoy picks another, but Nubi Abhi picks Killjoy. Midnight
Spike
picking on
planted.
Vegeta Sama. Ravi trading Midnight.
One enemy remaining.
Careful now.
I think it's gonna be GGWP. Ezio trying his best, but it is GGWP. Guys, we have our next finalist. Team Vendetta is going to compete against Team Resurgency in the finals.
Defenders win.
Thank you for tuning in, guys. Do like this stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
I've just been so lonely, 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 lonely. I've been so damn lonely. These niggas acting phony, 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 phony. Acting so damn phony. Just get out my way. Swerving through lanes, I be drifting away. And I can't complain, swear that I be okay. We are not the same, no, I'm never gonna change.